Oh my gosh, Capricorn. So I was just recording this whole reading and I wasn't even on record. All right, let's get it. Welcome back to my channel. It's Mama Manifests. So I was like really in your guys' energy, okay? I was really in this reading, but at least we were only on the first card out. Anyways, this is going to be your emotional intelligence reading for the month of August, right? So our emotional intelligence is incredibly important. Our emotions are how we communicate with the universe and tell it what we want or what we don't want. Either way, the universe is responding to our emotions, so they got to be in check, Capricorn. They got to be in check, and we got to be the master of them, and we have to be the master of ourselves. Of course, relationships might come through these readings. This is going to be my version of a relationship love reading, right? Because they're our biggest teachers. So let me talk about what came up in the pre-shuffle. All right, you guys, Capricorn, I know you guys have been on the journey for a while and you're tired and you're like, what? And it's because, Capricorns, I'm sorry, you guys have been dealing with it for a long time. I know this on a very personal level. And you guys are going somewhere incredibly sacred and we need you. But you're just tired, right? And in the pre-shuffle, I got some amazing energy out. I got, you're coming into a time of illumination. You're coming into a time of victory. You're coming into a time of success. But the Lovers card came out in the pre-shuffle. And it was really telling me in that moment that you're going to have to make a decision to choose you above everybody else, above everything else. You're going to have to choose you. There's a decision. And then the first card out in the reading that I was not recording before was the Two of Swords. So again, here's that decision coming through, center of your spread, Two of Swords. This is going to be a tough decision, but you're closing your eyes and pretending you can't see. It's not just going to go away. You have to take action. You have to make this decision. You have to choose to follow the spirit and follow where you're going. Continue to follow where you're going. Because I know you guys are come on, man, for real. But you guys, and for you guys to get to that point, you guys are some of the most, you guys have expendable energy. It just keeps going and you never give up and you're tenacious. And so for you to get to that point where you guys are at, which I was feeling, it takes a lot. But yeah, and please don't shoot the messenger. It's all about patience. Anyway, side note, we're kind of getting two different stories coming through here. So, well, they're the two parts of you. They're both your story. So we have the Two of Swords at the center of the reading. Like I said, there's going to be you're going to have to choose you above everything else in your life, right? You have been choosing other people, whether consciously or unconsciously over yourself, but you've come into some recent knowledge and wisdom from the divine that's shown you what's out of alignment, and you're going to have to decide to walk away from that, whatever that is for you. Yeah, this is what's blocking your blessings, Capricorn. This is what's your emotions, because you have been staying in this, whatever this is. You haven't been making a decision. You've been indecisive. They have actually been bringing you in less than desirable results. So that might be why you're really tired, but it's all part of the process. You're not doing anything wrong here. It's all for you and you're learning. Okay. Sorry. I'm taking my I'm taking my shoes off. Capricorn. Okay. So yeah, you staying in these situations is blocking you from moving to the next level. It's blocking you from seeing your blessings, and it's blocking you from seeing your abundance. Yeah, because, you made this decision, whether this might have been a decision that was consciously or unconsciously, to follow, to be pushed off by the ledge, into a new beginning. It might not have even been your decision, just circumstances have happened and you've been pushed into a new direction in life, right? Just a new direction where you see things from a different perspective. Your values are changing. You have more connection with life. You have more connection with the spirit. And, that's what this is all about. This is all about that long journey that I was talking about, that you've been on. You've been on. You started this new journey. You had some sort of really big spiritual awakening, and you've just been, fallen down, right? He jumps off. You've been free falling. It's been feeling like you're free falling. And I'm here to tell you that you I guess you are, because it's different, but this has all been happening for you. And you right here, you're at the right place, right? At the right time. And this, okay. So yeah, that's what's been going on here is You've been on this journey and now you've come into some information where some things can no longer come with you. And if you stay, you're not going to be able to move to that next level. And if you don't like accept this information, like this truth, because it's like your intuition has been speaking to you about something. It's been speaking to you and you've kind of been just like, nope, don't see it. Nope, I'm sorry, that's not it. You know what this is. It's been coming down. I see 111 on the stove right now. This is a magical reading, Capricorn. New beginning. Like it's going to feel like when you've started this journey and everything felt so new again, there's going to be a renewal of that excitement, of that magic and that abundance, right? After you make this emotionally intelligent decision. Okay. Recent past. You've been out here learning your lessons. You've been acquiring wisdom. You've been acquiring knowledge, right? And you've been dealing with circumstances that have helped you to understand. So it might have felt like everything was really out of control, right? I was getting that. Like, I was getting like the impatience. I was getting that you guys are like, I'm done. No. No, you're not, Capricorn. And I know that that's a fleeting thought that you have. I can feel that. But no, keep going down the path. You are wiser than you even know, okay? All of that pain and all of that impatience and all of that struggle and everything that you have been going through on this, feels like never-ending journey, has been teaching you things. And then there's this transmutation process that's going to happen once you walk away, once you just choose you. Okay, I'm going to say choose you above all else. Once you choose you above all else, it's going to give the green light for your wisdom to come through, right? That pain is then going to be turned into this incredible wisdom, and you're going to learn things. It's going to feel like, downloads coming in from the divine. It's going to feel like just new information, new perspective. And you're going to be like, I didn't have access to this before. Where'd this come from? Well, it's divine wisdom, and it's all part of your path. And that's what, this falling down, what's been feeling like free falling actually is. Okay. Crowning the reading, we have the Tower card, okay? Let me see. All right. So maybe this has already happened, but like if you keep not choosing yourself, if you keep sacrificing yourself and not putting yourself above all, you're going to keep getting the same results. And I have to tell you that. Like, you have a very divine purpose and you have things you have to do, and you already know this. You've been feeling this that's what's motivated you through and fueled you through this entire journey. And the universe is saying it's time, like the time is up, Capricorn. So you can't even, it feels like you have this decision, but you actually really don't, because if you don't make it, the universe is going to continually complicate your circumstances. That's just what's going to happen. They're going to continually complicate your circumstances because it's out of integrity. Whatever's going on and whatever you've been ignoring and whatever you've been turning a blind eye to is out of integrity with who you are. It's just, you can't, and because you're surrounded by it, because you're around it, it's not allowed, because it's a vibration. Everything's vibration. And if somebody's like in our field and they're like at a completely different level of vibration than us, then it just holds us back, especially, if we're living with them or anything like that. That's for a couple of you. It prevents you from moving to the next level. And so the divine wants me to let you know that, they're really pushing you. They're really pushing you. You have so many gifts. You have so much, like everything you've been through in your life is just like sitting there waiting to be transmuted, waiting to be turned into like wisdom that you're going to use to help the world in your unique way, in your special way. Like, it's imperative. And that's why it's like, it's felt like chaos after chaos after chaos. Okay? Yeah, Six of Swords, right? This is you taking all of these lessons that you have learned, taking all of this pain, right? And crossing away. You're moving away from things that don't serve you anymore, regardless of if they're your family, if they're your friends, it's time to walk away. It's time to move to calmer waters. I love the energy of the Six of Swords. I love the energy of the Six of Swords. Okay? You're walking into like this new place, and it's more peaceful and it's more abundant. And, you know, blessings can come to you. Wisdom can come to you. That's what you have to do. You have to walk away. You have to walk away from situations that you've already learned everything that there is to know in these situations. There's no more to learn. They're not, it's just not teaching you anymore. It's moved past that place, because when we stay in these situations longer than, you know, we're supposed to, you know, when the teaching is over, class is over, like you're sitting in a classroom after the bell has gone off and everybody's gone out to either recess or home or lunch. And you're just chilling in there waiting for everybody to come back. But it just happens to be, you know, summer break. They're not coming back for a long time. Interesting metaphor that just came out. Yeah, this is how you guys view yourself. You've just been putting in the work, putting in the work, putting in the work. You may have started a bunch of things and you don't like find a bunch of success with it. And that's, you know, it's all part of that teaching process, but it might have felt demoralizing. You've put in so much effort. You're like, what about me? What about me? Where, like, you know, it's so funny. Taurus kind of got this 3 of Wands energy too. It's like, I've been putting all of this work in. Where is the change that I've been looking for, that I've been promised? This is how you feel. And keep working. Keep working. Keep that spirit about you. If anybody can handle this struggle, it's you guys. Because you have that ability to just keep working, just keep working, just keep working on you, and ultimately choose to walk away from anything that isn't in alignment. That's an emotionally intelligent decision. Walking away from things that are no longer in alignment with you. You can feel it. I have a feeling you guys can feel the change coming. This is about leaving a cycle, leaving a version of you behind. It's outdated. Like imagine you're a computer and you have a program and, you know, you've been chilling on, you know, I don't even know what are those, Windows 98 or something, you know, and we're at like Windows, I don't even know where we're at. My laptop's broken. I don't know why I'm laughing about that, but you know, it's just a journey, Capricorn, the journey. Anyway, this is what's happening. It's time to transform. It's time to transform. It's time to transform. Embrace it. Just don't be afraid of this. I can feel you guys. You guys are like afraid of this because it is kind of a scary looking card. But it's like you're a snake shedding its skin, right? You're still going to be there. Don't be afraid. You're not going to lose yourself, Capricorn. You're not going to lose your amazing qualities. They're just going to be more refined. And your emotions are going to be healed. And you're going to then be an attractor force for all the things that you've been working so hard for. Okay? Okay. Yeah. Oh. 2 messages coming in on this 8 of Cups. Number 1, you're really afraid of walking away from things that once fulfilled you because you don't know if there's going to be more fulfillment on the other side. There is. There is. There is. Look at Spirit cheering you on. Let's go. Come on. Come on, leave these 8 empty cups, leave these situations. I feel people, definitely, for a lot of you. Job. Thought pattern. Leave them. Bye. 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 And so that's a fear of yours. They brought you so much happiness. They brought you so much fulfillment. And they will. And these people aren't going to be, they're going to be okay. That message is coming through for some of you. They're going to be okay. They're going to be okay. Doing what's best for you is what's best for all. Okay? And that, I don't want to go into too much depth, but that is a fact in my life. I would, encourage you to make it a fact in your life. And I feel this other message coming through that you're just hoping, and you will. This is like, okay, you're hoping, you're like, I don't know. I've tried to walk away from this situation. I've tried to leave this situation, but it feels like it always comes back and gets me. And you just are fearful of like not having the strength enough to actually do what's best for you. Well, you do. Universe is coming in and like pushing you, giving you more strength. You're going to do it. All right. Oh, this is a whole new journey. This is a whole new journey of following like your intuition, of following what makes you feel good. That's what like this is all about. Like you have been allowing situations in your life to tell you how to feel, and you've been finding yourself at these destinations that are less than desirable. And it's the end of that. It's a magical life. Yes, it can be scary at times, this path. Facing our fears is scary, and our fears can speak to us in so many ways, masking itself as wisdom. And because of that, like maybe you've tried following your intuition in the past and you found yourself in crappy situations. Well, that's brought you to where you were supposed to be too. Even when we follow our intuition and it looks like everything blew up in our face because of it, no, it's happening for us, not to us, Capricorn. The magic is being returned to you after you do this. After you do this. Let's get an archetype. This is so beautiful, and I'm so happy to see this for you guys. Like, yeah, I just am. Yeah, you guys have really been pushed to this point, right? And I do feel this sense of like anger, sadness, a bunch of like, undesirable emotions, that has kind of pushed you to this point. So I just want to honor your pain, Capricorn, because I can feel the energy of what you've been going through. And I know it's like really intense. This is like very 10 of Wands energy, like, but what are you going to do now? Are you going to choose you? Finally, have you been given the evidence enough to choose you, Capricorn? Have you? Have you? And it looks like you have. You're being pushed through. You're at the threshold. This is a defining moment in August for your emotional intelligence, for your life, for the universe, for the world. Does anything else want to come out of this? Yes, it does, because you're seeing the truth, right? The truth has been given to you. The truth is coming down. And if there's certain aspects of the truth that you still don't see, that's going to be revealed to you over the month of August. There's situations that are going to happen that are going to show you the truth, because the divine and the universe works in very mysterious ways. Okay? Trust that. Trust that. I'm going to get you a couple more cards. I'm feeling called to the fairy tale oracle, and then I think we're going to get one more oracle after that. We'll see. All right. Let's see what else we can add to this gorgeous message. It's beautiful, abundant message for Capricorn. What else can we add to this message? Come on, guys. Come on, Capricorn. All right. Thank you. Wounds. 33. You could be seeing 333 in your life, a lot of threes. Like, it's a very magical time where you're coming into harmony with yourself. But yeah, I can feel, like, I felt this energy the entire reading. Because, you were born into these circumstances. This is all you've been surrounded by your entire life. You literally haven't known anything better until now, right? This information that's coming into you is, realizing that you've been living from a wounded mindset for your entire life, and it's brought you the circumstances that you find yourself in today. And so this is all about healing and transformation and walking away from things that wound us even more. and hold us down. And the way you can do that is by mastering yourself and by looking within and being open to healing these wounds, Capricorn, and understanding like what this is all about. Okay. And then we're going to finish it out with Work Your Light Oracle, Capricorn, August, emotional intelligence, 2020. Like I was just saying, because I felt that coming through on the other card. You are being set free, Capricorn. This is literally like ancestral trauma that's been inherited generation after generation after generation. Well, you, my friend, you, my strong Capricorn, are a divine warrior. You are a cycle breaker. And that's what you're doing. You've seen the truth, and this is all about breaking the chain and choosing you, because I have a feeling the people in your past, your parents, maybe your grandparents, people you love, I'm getting chills as I say this, almost brought to tears, to be honest with you. Hold on. Because there's a lot of emotion coming up for you guys with this message. You've watched the detriment of what happens. It's been surrounding you your entire life. Of what happens when we don't choose this divine path, when we don't choose ourselves. Like you've been given first-hand knowledge, and it has broken your heart, Capricorn. It has broken your heart. And I just want to say, I'm sorry. I love you. Forgive yourself and them. Okay? You're healing your whole family line. You're doing it for them all. You are motivated by that. Wow. Wow. And for some of you, ooh, sorry guys, they're coming in. I'm closing my eyes, and they want you to know that they're with you. They are with you. Those signs that you have been getting, that you've been wondering, is this them? When you think about them, yes, that's them. They want you to know that. And you are like, they just want you to know how strong you are. They're watching you and cheering you on, and they can't believe the progress and the growth that you made. And they want you to see it through their eyes. They want you to see it through their eyes. Because the way that you see it is a failure. Is a failure. You feel like a failure, Capricorn. I'm sorry. But you have no idea what they can see and what I know. Oh, wow, Capricorn. I felt you. Wow. Just give me a second. This is like so intense. Very specific. Everything that you've been going through, like you're going to see it from a completely different perspective here very soon. Once you make the decision to choose you, you're going to see it from a completely different perspective. And it really is going to be through wisdom that you share with others. You're going to make such a big impact, not only for your family line and all those that you love and all those that you care about, even the ones that, aren't able to care about themselves. You're doing it for them, and you're doing it for the world, Capricorn. You are a fiery spirit. I can feel you. I can feel you. I'm going to end it there. You guys have your emotional intelligence is skyrocketing this month. You are like being thwarted once you make this decision, but you have to make this decision. And what's coming to you, like it's going to be a windfall of wisdom, literally, and it's going to happen by the end of August. Okay? Keep going. You're strong enough, Capricorn. I love you guys so much. I feel that in my heart deeply as I say that. I'll see you soon. Namaste and God bless.